Hello, folks. This is the absolute last one of the day. Promise we're going to go to a restaurant later on. So you've heard us discuss on World War II TV a few years ago with Matt Bone, his first appearance, about the Typhoon, the RAF Typhoon raids ahead of D-Day to knock out all the radar installations to prevent the Nazis, the Germans, seeing the Overlord fleet, understand the Overlord fleet is on its way to Normandy. And as James Holland writes about, something like 75% of the radar positions were completely eliminated by the RAF Typhoons, taking out places from, up near Calais all the way down further into France, Normandy, and here in the Channel Lines in Guernsey. And on June the 4th, so 2 days ahead of D-Day, one of the flights, RAF Typhoons, was to take out radar positions up on the headland over there, which is near Fort Claremont, which I was on the first day. My hotel is up this way, where we're going to be in a few minutes' time. But they were trying to get the radar installations up on there, which is where we were a little earlier at the German cemetery. So one raid on June the 4th, and then on reconnaissance on June the 5th, they thought the radar installations, in fact, were still active. They'd been hit. They were still probably monitoring. And because some of the fleet comes sort of within range of these radar stations, that they came in again. And on this one, a Typhoon went into it was hit by German flak ships in the harbour behind me. So it would have come down somewhere about where that little boat is there. So I'll take you up to the monument, past JD, Nick and Mag. So it was Flight Lieutenant John Walton Saville, and his photo is in the museum I was at this morning. And there's Typhoon 1B, as flown by Flight Officer Johns on the 3rd June raid. And there he is there, and talking about the operations there for the Fryer Raider at Fort George. And 8:30 a.m. on the 5th of June, Canadian pilot Flight Lieutenant John Walton Saville led another successful attack on the radar installation. On the second run at the radar, his Typhoon was hit by anti-aircraft fire and he crashed into the bay. He was the first member of 439 Squadron to be lost as a result of enemy action. Here is his plaque. And these are very similar in style to the many crashed Typhoon monuments in Normandy, because you saw the show recently with Matt Bone about Typhoons. As effective as it was as a ground attack aircraft and for doing this kind of role with the angle you're diving in at, with the speed you're going in at, with the danger of all the German flak, the cost of these missions was high. Huge numbers of Allied pilots flying Typhoons were killed, and one of them, it happened right here in the bay at St. Peter Port. So White Rock Jetty is over there. This one here is up to the castle cornet up here. And that is my last live stream of the day, folks. No idea what the signal is like here. You can see the sun is just about to go down. Let's go up the steps there and just take a little shot of the sun before it pops behind the bluff there. And another extraordinary day of touring around the sites here. German concrete everywhere, history everywhere. Hi, there's Terry Spike Wood, my old reenactment mate there. So, yeah, this is St. Peter Port, looking rather lovely as the sun goes down. And mist is coming in as well now. We started with mist this morning and there's mist this afternoon. And everywhere you go, German defences. Even here, which is obviously going back to previous eras, kind of the ramparts there, but you can see below the two flagpoles over there, the opening slot of a German bunker, just a German bunker between the two folks walking down here. German bunkers over here, and Nick saying some of them have gone. But as I said earlier, 1,000 German bunkers on Guernsey alone, so incredible amounts. So there we are. Maybe I'll just spin it around and show you a picture of me. Everybody. So yeah, it's been an extraordinary day out here in Guernsey. Tomorrow morning we're flying in a Dornier, a modern Dornier aircraft, to Alderney to continue our adventure over there, where we're meeting up with local historians and visit Alderney people to help promote their tourism to there as well. But in the meantime, we've been creating lots of content. JD's been filming me, I've been filming JD. We've been filming Nick, we've been filming the museum creators and the experts we're encountering, and it's all going to be coming on our channels later on. So these are just teasers. So click like and subscribe. Visit Guernsey is going to be the hashtag to use. But I'm going to thank you all for watching and bearing with me in these live, impromptu, unscripted videos. The proper content will be coming your way later on. So cheers, everybody. I will see you all again next time.